back to The Toast and happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to be sat on because my guest today is the one and only lady sitter back for a second time. Hello, Justin.
By the way, twice in 1 month.
Yes, twice in one maternity leave.
It's crazy.
Yes, welcome back. You're in New York, project, business, meeting. How are you?
A bitch is tired.
A bitch is tired. You hosted the Today Show yesterday.
Yes.
Did you?
I did a little thing with Scarlett Johansson and Jenna.
Oh, okay.
And it was
I saw
so
your
much
Instagram
fun.
post with you and ScarJo.
It was so much fun.
Tell me what Scarlett Johansson's like in person.
Chill.
Yeah?
Also smells really nice.
That's my Jewish queen right there.
Yeah.
I love her.
You know, by the way, there's something about somebody who just knows she has it.
Oh, so true.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like that woman has never had a confidence issue in her life, and you can tell. You know what I mean? Like never a bad day, went out with the pimple, still got a man. You know what I mean? Like just
She had a good man too.
That's
a good man, Savannah.
That's a good man, Savannah. Oh,
welcome back to New York.
thank you so much.
What are you sipping on? A protein shake?
I gotta get a protein shake because let me tell you something.
You're withering away.
Peacock is working my ass off.
You have lots of projects. Tell me about your projects, Justin. Of course, you know, just waiting for NBC to give you your job at the Today Show, of course.
At this point, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but the NFL might give me a job after this weekend.
Okay, running back. What
I
are
know,
you doing
right?
this weekend?
So I'm doing Reality Hot Seat. Basically, it's me, Heather Gay, Kate Chastain, and Boston Rob from Traitors and Survivor. We're gonna be sitting down. We're going to be simulcasting a full football game.
That's so funny.
The Chiefs versus the Texans. We were talking about the football game, but we're also going to be talking about the drama off the field.
Of course, one of my favorite things is like the connections between professional athletes and celebrities. Like I always choose my team. For a while, I was a big Atlanta Falcons fan because Corey Bierman. Like I love the connection between housewives and just celebrities in general with sports.
Yes.
And I love that people are starting to see reality TV like sports. We're always saying like, they need to do like a bar night for The Bachelor. Like, and I think with Love Island over the summer, a lot of bars started to host like how you would host the Super Bowl.
Yes.
You host Love Island. Because like, what's the equivalent of sports for women? It's really like reality TV.
Oh, and for men. By the way,
oh, sorry. Yes.
they get into it too.
Yes, 100%.
Like the straights get into
Ben's
it
always
too.
like, oh, we have to watch this. Meanwhile, he's like in the back being like, I cannot believe Lisa Rinna said that.
Oh, no. My favorite thing to do is, because I date a straight man. Every time I'm like, oh, let's watch Real Housewives. He's like, ugh. But we share an account. So I like to go at my account and see what he watches.
Right.
And he will always go to the episode ahead. And he's like, oh, yeah, I just want to catch up with you. I'm like, no. But you're absolutely correct. Housewives is literally like football.
The NFL, 1,000%.
There's drama. There's egos. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And we are all going to dive into that.
So a simulcast is like when we're simultaneously watching you and the football game.
Think of me as like your Brian
a reporter.
Gumbo.
Right,
you're Brian
Tony
Gumbo.
Romo.
Yeah. I'm going to be Tony Romo.
You're so Tony Romo.
I'm so Tony Romo.
I love that.
It's so funny because I went into this whole thing. The process was pretty fun. You know, in my line of work, there's a chemistry test. And I get into the chemistry test. There's some women. There's a straight
chemistry?
man.
Like, what happens in a chemistry
Chemistry
test?
test, they want to see who you are, if
So
you
you
vibe.
just like talk?
Yeah, you just, you talk, you see if you vibe.
You film like a fake episode, basically?
Basically.
Okay.
And I got into my chemistry test, and there's a straight guy in it, and you know, questions about football would come up, and I would surprise myself because
With how much you knew.
How much I knew and how much I could explain. You know what I mean?
Love.
So I was like, holy shit, like, am I a straight bro now?
Literally.
Am I a football gay now?
Yes.
I'm a football gay.
You are. Now, let me ask you a question, because you've got Heather Gay. You've got a ton of reality. Do you ever run into this issue where like so much of your job, especially when you were doing Daily Pop, so much of your job is like talking shit, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not always like overwhelmingly positive. And then you like run into that person, or you're like, you know, you see, like, do you ever have weirdness like that?
I'm going to tell you the greatest fucking story.
Yes.
I'm probably going to get shot.
Let's do it. I'll protect you.
I was at Malika Hawk's 40th birthday.
Okay. Malika of Chloe and Malika.
Of Chloe and Malika. I ended up running into Tristan Thompson at said party. Of course, all the shit, the back and forth. We knew what was going
Jordan
on.
Woods,
you know, it was all crazy.
Of course.
And on Daily Pop at the time, that was like the hottest topic.
Yeah.
You know, he was the hottest topic.
It was the biggest thing in the world at the time.
It was the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And my whole take, obviously Morgan Stewart had her take, and it was always like, fuck that guy, like, how could he, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And my whole take was, this is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what I would do or what my mindset would be if I was 20 years old and somebody handed me $15 million and all the power in the world. I think it's a mind fuck.
1,000%.
And I hope that one day he grows up. But right now, he is just not in that place. And we are seeing it unroll. He also doesn't have a dad. Like, like his mom was a single mom.
You took a very human approach to it.
It's like a very human approach to it because I just didn't want the show to sound,
so negative.
Yeah. And also like, I don't want us to all sound the same, but I also fell for him a little bit.
Right.
I also dated a professional athlete. We'll get to that.
Slay.
Somebody in the NFL. We'll get to that.
Slay.
So that was always my approach. And I kept it the same way because I believed it. I run into him at the party.
Okay.
Black guys do this.
Right.
It's like, when you see two rams in the wild, we just naturally do that in a room sometimes when we don't like somebody. So I was like, hey, what's happening, man? Like, he's like, bro, I see you on my show. I see you on that show. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like 6'5". So I'm like, I'm getting a little nervous. My butt getting, your butt gets a little tight. Yeah, I'm like, blood clench. I'm like, yeah, well, you want to talk about it? Like, we could talk it out. And he was like, my mom always said that she liked you. Like, she loves your takes on that show, And I was like, I was mad at first, but then she made me realize that your takes, blah, blah, blah. And he and I start to have this 1 hour conversation about everything that had happened and about our, like, just how we grew up the same, how parallel our lives were, and how he was just genuinely, like, kind of touched that somebody understood and somebody was taking the other side.
Right, because nobody was at the time.
Nobody was taking the other side.
That's lovely.
And I still stand by that.
Well, I was asking, like, for more the negative side, because, like, I feel like when people do what we do, what happened to Morgan Stewart with Justin Bieber? Do you remember that? When he tweeted the clip about her, like, making fun of him?
Yeah.
And, like, came for her. That is, I think, every podcaster, commentator's worst
nightmare.
Fucking nightmare. Has anything like that ever happened to you? But you're not really a negative person. You do really see things like that. Tristan is a good example of, like, you just being a human being.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's happened. I had someone's publicist call me, like, this woman would literally sit by the phone. We would rap at 9 a.m. By 9:02.
She was on the phone.
She was on the motherfucking phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, babe, you can't be upset about this.
Yeah.
Like, you got to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I had Cara Rodswell's publicist, like, threatening me once, but during the Cartagena years. Remember that? Bethany v. Carol?
Damn. Isn't it scary? But by the way, I feel like podcasters...
Like, I was so young, too. Now, like, I dare someone to fuck with me.
Right?
But back then, I was like texting, like, fiercely, but I was shitting my pants behind the scenes. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I did it.
Well, it's also, like, New York is small.
Yes.
Like, you guys are going to see each other around.
1,000%.
But I feel like podcasters want to do that now.
Yes, it's like a good way to be buzzy. Yeah. But, like, I don't have the stomach for it.
I don't. It's so weird because when you're a podcaster, you answer to yourself. And when you are on a network like back then, it's like, we want to try this opinion-based thing, but we really want celebrities to show up.
Right.
So
they
it's
have to balance.
Yeah, it's kind of like this fine dance.
And E-News is less, like, opinion-based, right? You're just, like, you're delivering the news.
Oh, I have zero
You don't
opinion.
get in trouble.
No.
Did you ever get in trouble on Nightly Pop and Daily Pop?
Yeah, we got in trouble. I got in trouble a few times, but I wasn't the wild card. I let Morgan Stewart kind of be the
one.
Yeah. And I'm also black and gay. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
I do.
If you tell a white woman that her hair looked a mess, you're fucking going down.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I tell a white woman, damn, your hair looks a mess, people are like, right?
Oh, he's so funny. Yeah.
See,
you can get away.
You can get away with it.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams was a gay black man.
Oh, that's an amazing point. And let's talk about Wendy Williams.
I know.
Oh. It is a modern tragedy. And I think I watched, it's so funny, I reference this all the time and I feel like people are going to make fun of me because I tell the same 5 stories 5 times. She did a partnership with Lifetime where they did one of their, like, turnt recreations, biopics.
Yeah.
And it was one of the worst movies, but it was incredible. And I feel like I actually learned everything I know about Wendy Williams, like, in her mega career, like, in radio, up until she doesn't get in her flowers for kind of the the woman that she was. I feel like when we talk about like women in daytime, we talk about, of course, like Ellen, and Wendy kind of gets like lost in the sauce, but she's really that bitch.
She is that bitch. Also, Wendy was the first person to survive Diddy.
What do you mean by that?
Diddy tried to cancel Wendy years ago. She got kicked off of radio.
Oh my God. What was she saying about him?
Like, everything.
The truth.
She was saying everything. She knew everything.
Yeah, right.
She knew every fucking thing. Okay? And she said it. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And what Wendy did crossing over from radio to daytime was legendary.
Yeah.
I have never in my life seen, if you have never seen a Wendy Williams show, just Google Wendy Williams Hot Topics. We're talking about a woman.
It's true.
Sitting on a chair, captivating an audience for 10 minutes straight just by telling stories.
But she also like really told the truth. And I think that's like so valuable in the sense that like, and I think we saw it a lot with like Fashion Police and Joan. Like Joan used to say, you're making $25 million a movie, I'm allowed to make fun of your dress. And we very much live in like sensitive times.
Yeah.
And Wendy was saying stuff, and now you would go back and watch, you almost clutch your pearls when she says some of the things that she says, because in this day and age, it would never fly.
Oh no.
And she really was, like you said, you have to balance being at a network, and she had interviews, she had people come on, like you want to balance being a safe place for celebrities while also talking to your audience and making people engage and like your show. And sometimes that means like saying the uncomfortable truth. And she really balanced it very well.
Well, she was the Black Howard Stern.
Oh, I love that comparison. Yeah.
So before Howard Stern got on The Voice or America's Got Talent, before we ruined Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Before we gave Howard Stern a publicist.
Yeah, right. He cleaned up his act real quick.
He cleaned up his act real quick for that cash.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it.
I respect the hustle.
However, Howard Stern had carved out this really niche role for himself where America kind of let him get away with a lot of stuff.
I mean, when you go back and watch some of those clips,
Bitch,
you guys.
I can't believe Howard
Stern
Stern's alive.
in the early 2000s, it is
in
like
the 90s.
It is the worst, most misogynistic, like it's fucking disgusting.
Bitch, Howard Stern would have women come to his studio, put a speaker on the floor, have them straddle it, and have them sit on it for an hour. Like, that is some crazy shit.
It's so true. And it's so wild how he's turned it around. Like, he is kind of a go-to now. You know, you do Jimmy Fallon, you do Stern, and it's really thoughtful. One of my favorite celebrity memoirs is Howard Stern's, where he, like, transcribes a lot of his old interviews and then, like, gives his takes in between. It is a great book, but it's shocking that that's the same person.
It's wild.
Yeah.
You know, but she would have, I swear to you, if Wendy Williams had not had the people around her that she had, I think she would have stayed on TV and she wouldn't have flinched.
No, I think so too.
She'd be the same bitch that she was day one.
It is the saddest thing, like how her story ended.
Did you watch that Lifetime special?
I watched the dramatized version of her life.
You didn't watch the she had a reality show.
Oh, yes, of course.
The documentary.
While she was having Graves' disease.
Yes.
Yes, of course, of course.
I mean, one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life.
I know. And it doesn't get talked about enough, like the tragedy of Wendy Williams' last couple of years on air.
I know.
And you know she was dealing with so much shit in her personal life.
I mean, that husband had a woman around the corner.
That fucking husband. It's always the husband.
It's always the fucking husband.
Now, today's a special day because, of course, you're in studio with me, but it's also Spotify Rap Day, which I feel like is a big day for everyone, but especially at the Toast. I want to say,
white girls.
Yeah, of course. Oh, do you think Spotify Rap is a white girl thing?
Oh my God, it's such a white girl, white gay thing.
So funny.
Oh my God, it's for Brianna and Kevin.
I'm cracking up. You're kind of right.
It's
That's
the
why
white
it's such a big day here at the Toast.
Yes.
Well, thank you to everyone for tagging us in your Spotify Wrapped. But it's also a great day because we find out so much. I feel like one of the funny things about like internet is that everybody acts like they're the shit, right? Like, oh, I have a million this and I have a million that. And Spotify Wrapped is data. And Spotify Wrapped is the numbers and it's the streams. And I think a lot of people have like overblown streams and a lot of people make it seem like they're doing bigger and better than they are. And Spotify Wrapped is kind of we're holding up a mirror to everyone.
Well, let's see.
So I have the data, I have the analytics. Justin, are you ready for the Fast Five
Let's go.
stories? Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Vivrel, the members-only club providing members access to borrow designer handbags, jewelry, watches, and diamonds. So Vivrel is kind of the only service you need in your life. Let me just say that. If you're an economical swirly, but also a stylish swirly, I cannot recommend enough a Vivrel membership. So Vivrel has no return dates. Members can swap items once per month to keep items for as long as they'd like. You can also buy the item if you fall in love with it. And of course, you're going to get a price for way less than anywhere else. So the most popular Vivrel tier is the Classique. It's $139 a month for literally unlimited access to Prada, Chanel, like literally bags that aren't even on sale anymore. Iconic classic bags, trendy bags. It's a really great way to like start a collection of bags without actually having to spend that amount of money or also that amount of storage in your apartment. Like bags are huge. Bags take up space. There's really no better time to sign up. They're adding millions of dollars worth of inventory to their closet every week. There's always new pieces to borrow and love. They have Van Cleef jewelry. I think a lot of people think it's like a great idea to sign up for Vivrel, but once you sign up, like there's not that, amazing of items. Let me tell you, their closet is huge. I've actually been to the closet in person. They have so many bags and like iconic bags that are currently trending, classic bags, Chanel flat bags, like bags that girls can only dream of. Go to Vivrel.com, apply for a membership today using our code TOAST50 for 50% off 1 month of membership. The code will also allow you to skip the Vivrel waitlist. That's VIVRELLE.com. Our code is TOAST50 for 50% off 1 month of membership. Today's episode is also brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place and all on your terms. So whatever your reasoning might be for wanting to start a website, Squarespace is the place to do it because they're using AI for what exactly AI should be used for. They have created design intelligence, combines 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology to unlock your strongest creative potential. Design intelligence empowers anyone to build a beautiful, more personalized website tailored to your unique needs and helps you craft a bespoke digital identity to use across one's entire online presence. So Squarespace is also the best and easiest way to manage all your payments in one place. You can onboard really fast and very simply and get started in just a few clicks. You can start receiving payments right away. Plus, you're giving your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods like Klarna, ACH Direct Debit, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and of course, ClearPay for our UK British toastas. So whatever your reasoning might be, whether you're wanting to start a digital portfolio, connect your social and multimedia accounts, sell content, Squarespace is the best place to do it. And if you go to squarespace.com, you'll get a free trial. Plus, when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/toast. And that link will get you 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. So that's squarespace.com for the free trial and then squarespace.com/toast to save 10% off on your first purchase of a website or a domain. Today's episode is also brought to you by Quince. Here's the thing about being a great gift giver. When you find something really perfect for everyone on your list, you almost don't want to give it away. And that's what happens when you shop at Quince. Everything is so soft, so well made, you're going to be tempted to keep everything for yourself, which you obviously can't do, but like get a little something for yourself. Perhaps a Mongolian cashmere sweater can I offer you for $50? Yeah, perhaps. It's the kind of stuff you're going to wear on repeat, especially during layering season. It's like so the time of year where we're all like wanting to wear like lots of pargy layers, wool coats, cashmere sweaters, that kind of stuff adds up, especially if you're looking to get something high quality. And that's where Quince comes in. So like Italian wool coats, top of our list. The ones from Quince look designer, they feel luxurious, but they're made with premium materials like all the others, but the prices will really shock you. So everything at Quince, prices will not make you panic, way less than other brands. They work directly with trusted factories. They're maintaining high standards for both craftsmanship and ethical practices. And by cutting out the middleman and the markups, Quince is able to pass on those savings to the customer. I have so many things from Quince. Quince is kind of like a cult. Like once you get something, you like know, and then like it's kind of like it's a lifestyle. That's what I would say. I have great cardigans, great trousers, great cashmere sweaters. They also do home. They have great luggage. Everything from Quince really passes the test. And if you want to find gifts so good, you want to keep them with Quince. Go to quince.com/toast for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now also available in Canada. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/toast to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Prolon. Of course, we all love going out with friends, swirling it up, but eating and drinking like that does take a toll, and sometimes your body needs a reset. Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet delivers, and now they've upped their game with Next Gen, packing the same science-backed benefits into a cleaner, more convenient, and tastier format, supporting fat-focused weight loss while protecting lean muscle, and it doesn't require an injection. So Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program featuring soups, snacks, and beverages that are all designed to nourish your body while keeping your body in a fasting state, which triggers cellular rejuvenation and renewal. So we all know like fasting is so great, but like who wants to fast? Not me, to be clear. Like I hate Yom Kippur. Well, Prolon is like a mimicking fast. So you're still allowed to eat. They have soups and snacks, but you are tricking your body into thinking it's fasting and you are technically in a state of fasting. And then you're getting all the benefits of fasting without actually having to fast. It's like a little trick. It was developed over decades at USC's Longevity Institute and it's backed by the top US medical centers. Prolon has been shown to support biological age reduction, metabolic health, skin appearance, fat loss, and energy. And Next Gen builds on the original Prolon with 100% organic soups, teas with a richer taste and ready to eat meals as well. So it feels very doable. And for a limited time, Prolon is offering our listeners 15% off site-wide plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. So just visit prolonlife.com/toast. That's PROLONLIFE.com/toast to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/toast. Okay, so Spotify Wrapped is here. It's the internet's favorite day of the year. The streaming platform rolled out updates in its year-end experience along with their lists. Now, the lists are always listing. Without a doubt, 2025 belonged to Bad Bunny. He landed atop Spotify's global top artist and global top album list. For the January released, I'm going to botch this, Debbie Chirar Mas Fotos.
Demi Lovato's Los Fotos.
Debbie, I am like part Latina because my name is Claudia. So Debbie Chirar Mas Fotos. He returned to the number one spot. Taylor had it in previous years. It's always like Taylor or Bunny. But the interesting thing is that they have the list of top artists and then the list of top albums. Bad Bunny is on the top artist and the albums. Taylor's on the artist, but not on the albums. And she has a wide breadth of music. And I think a lot of people like go to listen to her old stuff. But it is kind of interesting. There were a lot of interesting things.
Well, here's the jam. She also does vinyls.
Right.
So they're not counting those vinyls.
Yeah, because this is just on Spotify.
No. All those fans are buying vinyls.
Now, and then they have songs of the year. The most interesting thing, the most streamed song of the year. If I gave you a million guesses, I feel like you wouldn't guess it.
Is it some TikTok song?
No.
What is it?
Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, Die With a Smile, which is a great song. I loved it, but I didn't know everybody else did.
Everybody else loved it too.
I was shocked.
Everyone else loved it.
Birds of a Feather was number 2. So good. And then wow, Bruno Mars occupying the top 2.
By the way, he's a global artist, you guys.
He is.
We're thinking America. This is globally.
After that was Alex Warren's Ordinary. That's a TikTok song.
Yes.
Do you know that one? Then Somber's breakout hit Back to Friends. I'm unfamiliar. That's number 6. And then, of course, number 7, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I love that song.
Also, everyone take a snapshot of these numbers right now because next year, those numbers are not going to look the same.
Right.
There's a lot of controversy going on in the music industry right now.
Oh, explain.
A lot of people are very much so accusing labels of using bots to get people numbers.
To stream.
That's why some people have lost millions and millions of streams over the last few months.
Wait, that's so interesting.
They've been kind of cracking down. Like allegedly there's like a man in Turkey that has a bot farm that like record labels, when they want to go ahead and juice up somebody's song,
right,
they pay that person like $250,000 and that person gets those bots going. That's what I heard.
No, that's actually really interesting. But I do want to ask you what you make of, there is a noticeable absence in these lists of your girl.
Who?
Beyonce. She's not on the top 50 most streamed artists. Like, she didn't release music this year, so it's not uncommon for her not to be in like the album. But like Maroon 5 was on the top 50.
It's crazy.
And Beyonce wasn't. I found that so confusing.
I also think that people were using Tidal for her, Apple Music. Like
that's interesting.
People were using Tidal.
Yeah, you have to remember that this is
this is only Spotify.
Right.
This is only Spotify.
So other notable things were hold on. They crowned Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was the number 1 most streamed artist in the U.S. So they do 2. They do U.S. and they do global, and always global is Bad Bunny, and always U.S. is
Taylor Swift.
Either Bad Bunny or Taylor Swift. I find the U.S. ones more interesting just because like those are my peeps.
Yeah.
But the number 1 songs, Die With a Smile, Birds of a Feather, Apata, Ordinary. Most streamed artists were Bad Bunny, then Taylor Swift, then The Weeknd, which like I know he plays everywhere.
He's always on tour.
Radio. Oh, he was always on tour.
He's always on tour.
Do you know anyone who's like a huge The Weeknd fan? Like that's their number 1.
Well, you have to remember this.
Yeah.
The Weeknd is a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, weddings.
Like
family.
Bruno Mars is bar mitzvah. Mm-hmm. When you become a bar mitzvah artist, like the Black Eyed Peas
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yes.
Oh, I love that comparison.
Multi-generational music. Like you have those hits where people who are in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 50s, like they're all listening to it. And that's what The Weeknd is. He's bar mitzvah music. That's what I feel about the Super Bowl. Like the Super Bowl should be only for bar mitzvah artists.
I completely agree. Okay, so of recent years in terms of Super Bowl performers, and I would love to get your take on Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Who do you think was a good selection and who do you think like we could have lived without?
This is a very big hot take and I'm going to piss a lot of people off. But the Super Bowl should only be women.
Oh my God, By the way, I said that.
And
I completely agree.
I'm sexist.
Agreed.
I'm sorry.
It's for the girls.
I'm sorry.
That's
it's for the girls.
That's how I feel also about the national anthem. So I'm a little suspicious of Charlie Puth, who's doing it this year.
It should only be for the girls.
I totally agree.
And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this loud. If you're a man performing at the Super Bowl, and out of the 14 minutes, if 6 is not for a pop girly or 2, you have messed up.
So does that mean you didn't like Usher?
By the way, Usher's bar mitzvah music.
Yeah, I agree.
Usher's bar mitzvah music. The only thing I didn't like about Usher's performance, and I'm going to be completely honest right here, Usher started on the field. The cameras are everywhere.
Yep.
I didn't know where to look. It was like all this Vegas shit coming out. I needed him to start on stage.
Yeah, a little bit more like organized.
You need a little bit more organized. But again, if you're bar mitzvah music, I'm in.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I love Spotify Wrapped. I hope they keep giving us data. And, all these other, YouTube now does year-end information and Apple does it too. It doesn't hit the same. Spotify invented this. I love it. It's like my favorite time of year. And you're right. I guess it is like so white woman coded.
It's such white woman coded.
Fucking cracking
white
up.
women and white. If you get a iced latte in the wintertime, Spotify Wrap is for you.
Okay.
I'm talking to you, Brian.
I am seen.
I'm talking to you, Andy. The whites.
Do you know who your number one artist was? Because shockingly mine, it's actually not shocking. I love her. I always have the same couple of people. Like Taylor's always in there. But this year and Rascal Flatts is always in there. I'm like a country girl.
I love Rascal Flatts.
Love Rascal Flatts. This year I had a lot of Sabrina. I think she was like my number one or number two artist. I love her.
I got stuck on Tate McRae this year. Tate McRae and Meghan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
have you seen Tate McRae live?
I have not seen her live, but I saw that VMA performance. I used to talk so much shit about her. I talk so much shit because
Are you talking about Tate McRae?
Tate McRae.
Oh, I didn't know if you were talking about
in the beginning. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about this, you guys. All the songs sound the same. She's just dancing too much. And then I saw her on the VMAs.
Yeah.
And I apologized publicly.
Now, I had an opposite experience with Tate McRae. I just want to say, I feel like for the come up, I was like, oh, she's it. She's the next thing. Next Britney, the dancing. Her leg goes all the way above her head. But I feel like she's just kind of let me down. I know she's huge. I know she plays arenas and I know like all of her songs go viral, but like, I don't know. I feel like she hasn't had real mainstream impact yet.
She's also very young.
Yes. But she's released like 3 albums in the last 3 years. The Grammy nominations just came out. They hopped right over her. Addison Rae got a nomination. Like everyone kind of got one.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
It is. I don't stream Addison Rae. I don't understand Addison Rae, but I respect Addison Rae.
By the way, I'm here for the come up. I'm here for anybody's come up.
Me too. I was more like down with Addison Rae making TikToks and doing Netflix movies. That was just more my taste because I have like lowbrow taste.
Yeah.
You don't need to agree with that. But I understand like this is an art.
Yeah. I think the thing that when I look at a pop girl, everybody wants easy right now. So like Sabrina Carpenter was easy. Espresso came out. Everyone could sing the song.
Okay, but you're wrong about that, by the way. Sabrina Carpenter had released 6 albums before Espresso. She was on the Disney track. She was releasing so much music. It was like a 10-year
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
It happened very quickly once it happened with Espresso. Espresso made her the number one artist in the world.
Let me tell you why. Those 10 albums, if you listen to those 10 albums, that woman sounds like Christina Aguilera. She has vocal range. She's giving you Christina.
She's Disney. She's well-trained.
She's well-trained. America couldn't handle that.
Agreed. From a young woman.
They couldn't handle that. So she was like, okay, just espresso. America can digest that. They can sing it. They can put it on TikTok. Same with her dance moves.
Yep.
Very easy. Very, she had to slow herself down for everyone else. Tate McRae has not slowed herself down yet.
That's actually a really interesting parallel.
Because you can't remake those dances on TikTok unless you are a dancer.
Right.
So the minute Tate McRae realizes that Britney Spears doing this was easy for America, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you just got to give America something they can digest.
Our next story is troublesome.
Oh,
I hate when people say this, okay? Travis Kelce was talking about his relationship with Taylor Swift, and he said the thing that, like, you're not supposed to say. It's like, when somebody says something and you realize it's, like, the biggest red flag. Him and Taylor Swift have never once had an argument during their 2.5-year relationship.
I don't know, girl. That picture at Lake Como looked like y'all were
Fighting.
Y'all were beefing at their wedding.
So they were interviewing George Clooney on their podcast, Slay. And then when asking Clooney about his past claim that him and his wife Amal have never gotten into an argument in their 10 years together, Kelce flipped the script. And Clooney said, no, I'm not lying. Travis, should we ask you the same question? And then Travis laughed and said, well, it's only been, 2.5 years, but you're right. I haven't gotten into an argument. Never once. George Clooney went on to explain that he and Amal do not see the point in arguing, noting neither of us are going to win the argument, so why get in? Dude, I'm 64 years old, and what am I going to argue about at this point, I've met this incredible woman. She's beautiful, she's smart, she stands for all the most important things that I believe in the world, and I can't believe how lucky I am. So what am I going to fight about?
I believe him.
Okay, ready?
I believe him.
I believe George Clooney because I believe that his marriage with Amal is just like not that deep. Do you agree?
You took the words out of my mouth.
Okay.
I think he was like, listen, I'm 55.
Right,
you're 40.
Right, it works so well for both of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the great love of our time. I don't think it's, they're not going to write sonnets about this marriage. So maybe do they not engage in arguments? Sure. If it's true that Taylor and Travis, and when Jay Shetty was on, he wrote a book about relationships and then came on the podcast. And I read something and I always, it's like the one thing I took from the book is about communicating. And if you're not fighting, you're not communicating. Fighting, a small amount of fighting, a healthy amount of fighting is good in any relationship. It's extremes, right? If you're fighting all the time, that's not a good relationship. It's not a healthy relationship.
True.
If you're never fighting, it's opposite end. That's also not good. It's somewhere in the middle is a healthy medium. So Travis saying that him and Taylor never fight, I don't love that. I can't lie. Because Taylor is a very deep person. And I do think this is a real relationship. I wouldn't put it in the same box as I put George and Amal.
Okay, but you're missing one part. They met and then she went on a world tour for an entire year, right?
Right.
He is also in training camp at the same time.
You think they're too busy to fight?
I think they were too busy to fight. I think that their relationship started a year after they actually started dating because they weren't in the same place.
Right. Well, but that also not being in the same place causes a lot of fights.
Not when you have a private jet picking your man up to go to Dublin to see you for 2 nights and then fly him back, honey.
So true.
If you got a G550 that can fly over that fucking Atlantic Ocean,
over the pond.
You're Gucci, bitch. What you gonna fight about?
Right. When you have a plane, that's a good point. There really isn't anything to fight about when you own a private plane. I believe she actually owns several.
When you have that much money, you can eliminate a lot of the fights.
So true.
When are you gonna come see me? When am I gonna see you?
It doesn't take a lot. It's not like a grand gesture. You're just getting on the plane the way people get into their cars.
100%.
No, I like that. That's true.
These people have not really hit the 1-year mark of being together all the time.
Yeah.
Here's where the trouble is going to come in.
Yeah.
And this is not a negative thing to say. I'm going to back this up with facts.
Okay.
When this man retires from football, which is coming.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Let me tell you something.
syndrome.
His check engine light is on right now.
1,000%.
Bitch. He should have got that oil change 2 years ago. But his check engine light is on.
Yeah, it's almost time.
It's almost time. He's also the target of every defense. They want to make an example out of him. So he's not getting the looks that he was getting before. If you look at what happened with Tom Brady, him and Giselle were together for a very long time. He said, I'm going to retire and I'm going to be at home with these kids with you. And we're going to start to live your life. He retired. And then went right back in 3 months later because he couldn't figure out who he was. These men lose who they are whenever their identity is all shattered.
No, and it's nice to be on the same journey as your partner, right? We're in our hustle era or we're in our quiet era. And I don't see Taylor stopping anytime soon because as a musician, you can make music until you're 80 and it can be the best music you've ever made. With an athlete, you reach 40 and that's the peak. No, that's not the peak. That's the end.
The end.
So yeah, I do think that right now they're both in their hustle era and it's going so well for both of them. He went to the Super Bowl. It's great.
And by the way, let me tell you something right now. Nothing's worse in a relationship than when a woman
is doing better.
Is doing better than a man. 1,000%. No matter how, formed a man is.
Yep. Even the strongest.
Even the strongest motherfuckers.
Yes. It gets to them.
It gets to them a little bit. And I think the challenge is going to come whenever he's at that pinnacle and he's got to really look inside himself and find out who he is without football.
1,000%.
And that's when the fighting's going to start. I think they're going to get through it.
Yeah, but that's where it gets like, it's not so easy street.
It's not so easy street.
But that's also what I remember last year we were following like every Chiefs game and they just win because there's this great team. And they didn't win the last Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah.
And that was like the first, I feel like, tough time for them. Like up until that point, and of course, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. But up until that point, it was like all easy, love and win. Everyone loves us. Number one song, number one team. And then it was like,
yeah. By the way, they've been that private jet's getting to everybody.
Yeah, right. It's easy to get comfortable.
He's getting comfortable. He's also getting old. It's his time.
So I saw somebody, I think it was Liz, was posted on her story, like, because I think it's always a red flag when somebody says, oh, we never fight. It's like, well, you're never talking because it's just a human thing to butt heads. And it's like, well, they obviously probably do argue, but like, maybe, I don't know, maybe people have different opinions of what arguing means.
I don't think, by the way, I don't know. I'm telling you right now. Also, like, let's be honest. Girls don't show their guys who they really are.
Yeah, until
for
it's too
a full
late.
fucking year. Men, 90 days. In 90 days, we're farting in front of you. They're doing the whole 9 yards. Like on day 91, bitch, he gonna show you who he really is.
Totally.
Girls can keep up the charade for at least a year and a half.
Until it's not even a time period. It's like a timeline. Like once you're married, it's over.
It's over. The feathers come out.
Right.
The crazy
rears its ugly head.
The crazy rears its ugly head.
I love our next story because I've been wondering so much. You know, Jen Shah's getting out of prison this month, December 2025.
She ain't got a job.
So I was wondering, like, how is Bravo going to engage? There's so much mystery around Jen and her return to the show. And like, where does Bravo draw the line? We've never had a situation like this where the housewife herself, it's, you know, Tom Girardi, the husband, it was Teresa and her husband, and they defrauded the government. Nobody cares when you defraud the government.
No.
This is a woman who committed the crime herself, and it was pretty egregious. So what's the moral code here? How does Bravo move forward? And Andy Cohen has opened his mouth about it. And I was really surprised at his take. He said, absolutely not. Please stop asking me. He put his foot down hard. He said no.
He said, cut the camera.
He said, not only are we, of course not, like it was so obvious.
Stop asking me.
Like, don't even bring it up anymore.
Stop asking me.
I was shocked. Now, her team has like been, you know, releasing these statements about her growth. She's done a lot of reflecting and growth during her time away. She's not the same woman she was before. Her focus is on family, building a healthier, more grounded life, and she understands the seriousness of her mistakes. But Andy said, absolutely not.
This is my hot take. I have no information on this.
Oh, let's hear it.
But I'm just going to say it. I bet that Jen Shah, when she saw or heard about what was happening on that season, the amount of legal letters and amount of invoices and amount of emails that she must have sent to Bravo.
Yeah, of course.
Must have
from
been,
inside the walls.
But yeah, literally, she had the amount of shit she must have caused at that network while this season was airing and showing what she was doing must have been so insane that she cannot even walk through that building.
The interesting thing about that franchise, though, is that like it's so popular right now. And they had this like benchmark moment. Like when we think of the crazy things that have happened on Housewives, like Jen Shah getting, you know, Homeland Security
started it,
swatting and the way that season like wasn't even popular the way it is now, like the show has really thrived without her.
It's crazy.
And I think maybe the network, you know, can say, no, we're not going to have her because they don't really need her. The show's crushing. Where you would have thought like the season, and then the season where she was on trial, like the housewives, like never even, they're all fighting with each other about some other dumb shit. Nobody was even asking her like, hey, bitch, did you defraud the elderly? Yeah. Like not the disabled. Like nobody even asked her. Like they totally dropped the ball. It was like kind of the worst season ever when it should have been this like
big season.
Insane. That scene on the Sprinter van was insane. And then everything after that was like not.
It was crazy.
So I just feel like they actually don't even need her. But I'm like pleasantly surprised that we're not going to condone this type of behavior and like make her a star. I'm all set on my Jen Shah.
Yeah, I think I'm good without Jen Shah.
But then you know who this is not good news for?
Who?
Wendy Osefo.
But again, she wasn't.
She's innocent until proven guilty.
And she wasn't defrauding the elderly.
No, she was just defrauding Saks.
Yeah, sure.
The insurance companies.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. No, do we care?
Yeah.
No. I wonder, like, what? Well, of course, she's innocent until proven guilty. Although the evidence is astounding. What do you make of that situation?
I hope that there is something else going on. First and foremost, Wendy has 4 degrees.
Yeah.
Her husband is a lawyer.
How you could be so stupid.
I just want, if you're going to be a criminal, I just want you to crime harder.
Right, be a good one.
I want you to be a good criminal.
Yeah.
I just want you to have put some effort into it, because if this case is that shut and dry.
Right, like your husband's a lawyer and you're literally writing emails to each other about the crime you're about to commit.
I'm
Like
pissed.
so stupid.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to know that you tried harder.
Yeah.
So it can't be that easy. So I'm going to believe that Wendy is
Innocent? I know, even though like I read, it's really like,
it's really terrible.
it's bad. And the thing is, I actually think she's a great housewife. So it's a loss for the community. Like I actually didn't think Jen Shah was a great housewife. I don't think she contributed a lot to the show outside of her trial.
Yeah.
Where it's like Wendy came on the scene when she was slithering like, Karen Huger. Like she's a good housewife. She contributes.
I think that Wendy is going to let this play out.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to Jen Shaw it in the sense that she's going to give them a lot of headache for, what they're showing, what they're not showing.
Mm-hmm.
However, I grew up on A&E.
Yeah.
I watched Intervention.
Right.
I watched people smoke heroin.
Scared Straight.
At 7:00. I was on Scared Straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If we're going to have all these cons, let's show it.
It's actually true. Because also Karen Huger, she's just been released for her DUIs.
Yeah.
Will she be on the program?
Yes.
She better.
She was at BravoCon.
Oh, was she? She's my fucking favorite.
She is the fucking greatest. Also didn't hurt anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Thank God.
But also that is her journey. This is her reality.
Right. And it's a reality show.
And it's a reality show. So, of course, out of 6 women, one of them is going to be a criminal.
Right.
It's always the one in Jimmy Choo's.
It's, it's sort of just like physics, math.
Yes,
like
it's math. It's
one
girl
out of 6
math.
housewives.
It's girl math.
Next up is your favorite girl.
Who?
Meghan Markle. So, she has a new season of With Love, and it came out today. So nobody's really like watched it in full yet, but Harry has made an appearance. Like, thank God, showing up for work today. He made an appearance in season 3. The Duke of Sussex made a surprise appearance on With Love. She did. It's not like a new season. It's like a holiday,
which is smart,
batch of episodes. It's called With Love Meghan, holiday celebration. He timed it well, coming in just in time to try some of the food that her and the celebrity guest Tom Colicchio were cooking up. He walked in and he smells. Sorry. He walked in and he said, this is what he said. I smelled gumbo.
Shut up. First of all, hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah.
She invited a white man to make a gumbo in her house.
Louisiana.
And I'm from Louisiana.
How does that make you feel?
Triggered.
Yeah. Offensive.
Triggered.
It's offended.
And he didn't smell anything but water.
Right. He said, I smelled gumbo. He gave Meghan a quick kiss and then introduced himself to Tom. He said, gumbo for me is like one of my favorites, especially her mom's. But before the fish goes in. What, he doesn't eat fish?
By the way, nobody should be putting fish in their gumbo.
So Doria, her mom, I guess has like a world famous gumbo. She always saves a little portion on the side. I guess without fish.
Yeah.
You're saying gumbo shouldn't have fish?
No.
It has sausage, right?
You can put sausage, you can put gumbo. I mean, you can put shrimp, you can put, I hope he's talking about shrimp.
So this is what, if you're curious, I know you're a big gumbo fan?
Yeah.
Okay, so Doria puts in an andouille sausage. Andouille sausage. My mom, this is what she said, my mom does the turkey sausage for Harry. So this one has more kick in it. I'll give you a towel. He's going to start sweating. So hers is like spicy.
So this one has salt in it. He might start sweating.
When Harry tried the dish, he admitted, I can feel it puncturing through the top of my head right now. It's delicious. I'm not sure it's as good as your mom's, but it's certainly close.
In front of Tom Colicchio, he said that?
Yep.
Damn, he has zero moral compass.
The comment sparked a lot of false outrage, according to E! News, from Meghan before she conceded, my mom will love you. What a good thing for you to say to your mother-in-law.
Hilarious.
This is so, I have to watch it because the way that they're just transcribing it feels awkward.
Here's a jam. That show's like All's Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's hate watching it.
So bad, it's so good.
It's so bad, it's so good.
Yeah.
And I'm hooked.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm excited for season 2.
They were ready for season 2.
I could, by the way, after you get past episode 1, episode 1 and episode 2, I'm not going to lie.
Not great.
Not great. 3 on, get ready.
So I just finished last night. I'm just caught up with the new season of Kardashians where she's filming All's Fair while filming the Kardashians. And it does make a compelling case for the show. And, the women are so tight. And it's a real friendship, like Sarah Paulson, Tiana Taylor, and Kim. Like, it's real. So I want it to do well, like, so that they can all hang out again.
It's going to do well.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think that they put her, again, don't quote me on this. This is just my professional opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ryan Murphy was like, you are going to lead the show. You're going to be number one on the call sheet. It's going to be this big thing. I think she got in that arena. I think they gave her way too much dialogue in the first 2 episodes. Way too much. They went back to the writer's room and said, you know what? Let's dial that back a little bit. Let's meet her where she is.
Mm-hmm.
And now in 3, 4, and 5, it's become more about Sarah Paulson's character,
right. Niecy Nash.
Niecy Nash's
character development for the others.
Yeah, and they put all the other ones in the forefront, and they give her just enough lines
to make her relevant.
But also to meet her where she is.
That's
and
good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great now.
Are you watching the new, I was talking about this yesterday with Joey Camasta on Max, the Heated Rivalry show?
I'm reading the book.
Oh, you are? Okay. So are you going to read the book before?
I don't know if I can watch it. If it's anything like the book.
I think it is.
So let me tell you what happened. Have you?
I know I haven't watched it. I haven't read the book. I literally heard about the show yesterday, and now it's everywhere I see. Everyone's talking about it. It's based on a romance novel. And you're currently reading the novel.
Claudia.
Clutching your pearls?
Claudia, I almost lost my job yesterday.
Why?
Because of this book.
Okay.
First of all, for all the straights out there, it's 50 Shades of Grey, but for gay.
Homosexual.
It's homosexual. Hobosesha. As my aunt would say, homosesha. I was listening to the book on audio.
Okay. We know you love an audiobook.
I love an audiobook. I had my ear pods in the makeup room. My phone was maybe 20 feet away from me, 20 yards, 10 yards away from me. I'm listening to it. I'm getting my makeup done. And it starts on the sex scene. There's always a sex scene.
Of course.
But it's so graphic.
It's an erotic novel.
And all of a sudden I hear power off on my headset, which means
it's playing on the phone.
It's playing on the fucking phone. Uma Thurman is 2 chairs down from me.
Oh, God.
The way I jumped from my phone onto the makeup chair next to me, past Uma Thurman to press pause on this thing, my finger literally hit the pause button. It is the hottest book you have ever read.
Can I ask you a question about the audiobook?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they take liberties with the audiobook where they have multiple people playing different characters. Is it like a drama? It's one person.
And it's dramatized.
And it's a man?
It's a man, and he does a Russian accent.
You're kidding!
And he does an American accent.
Because one of the guys is Russian, one of them is Canadian.
Oh my God, he's so good at it.
You're kidding. That's so funny.
And by the way, in the prologue, before it even fucking starts.
They're fucking?
They're fucking.
Wow.
They are fucking in the credits. In the index. Okay, that's fucking in the index.
Right, the title page.
The title page has fucking.
Wow. And so you're going to finish the book and then watch a show?
I don't think I need the show at this point.
Apparently there's like a tuna melt scene. Have you gotten to that?
I am not there yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you something. You don't even need the show.
Yeah.
Are you watching I Love LA?
I'm not, but it's come across my HBO Max many times. Do I need to be? I feel like I'm a little old for it.
No, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
It's good?
Claudia, it's so good.
Is that your current obsession?
That's like my current girl right now. That and Mormon Wives.
Oh, okay. So actually I have a story about Mormon Wives. Ready? Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Wayfair. The holidays are here and you need stuff. Sorry, you do. Your home's not looking holiday ready. And you can get it, and you can get it fast at Wayfair. From bedding and linens to decor for every room in the house, Wayfair is your one-stop shop, especially if you're doing last-minute prep for guests. Refresh your guest room with bedding, throw pillows, accent chairs, all for way less, all that's going to ship so fast. Think about furniture, like the industry, not to, be like condescending, but the industry's just not in tune with what's necessary. 12 to 16 weeks for a couch? I don't think so. Wayfair will get it to you by the end of the week. So whether you're looking for bedding and bath basics, kids' rooms, home decor, storage needs, kitchen essentials, living room refreshes, they've got everything at Wayfair, and they've so many options. Like the way that you can search on Wayfair, like so specifically, because sometimes you need a nightstand that's like literally not more than 31 inches wide, because that's all the room that you have in New York City apartment. And you know what? You can literally search for nightstands by width. It's insane. The website is amazing. They have so many different styles, whether you're modern, whether you're looking for Nancy Meyer chic, there's something for every style style in every home, no matter your space or your budget. And of course, fast and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. Get last-minute hosting essentials, gifts for all your loved ones, and decor to celebrate the holidays for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Or as they say on TV, Wayfair, every style, every home. Today's episode is also brought to you by Naked Wine. You ever walk into a store and have no idea what wine to get? We've all been there. We'll stop wasting time at the grocery store staring at a giant wall of wine and not knowing which one to pick. Because today's episode is sponsored by Naked Wines. Naked Wines is a wine club that directly connects you to the world's best independent winemakers so you can get world-class wine delivered straight to your door. And of course, we even offer code TOAST. Let me tell you about it. Use our code TOAST for the code and password at nakedwines.com to get $100 off your first order. That's 6 bottles of wine for just $39.99. There's so many reasons. One, like, who wants to go to the store? No, we want to stay home. 2, who wants to lug heavy wine like to and from your car? It's like a whole journey. And 3, I actually feel like Naked Wine is a great opportunity to actually learn about wine. I feel like a lot of people pretend like, oh, I want to dry from the region of whatever. This is like a great way to actually learn, but like not in an embarrassing way, right? And not like in an obnoxious way. It's just like, yeah, it's part of my wine club. Naked brings you amazing wine straight from the winery at up to 60% less than what you would pay in store. They cut out the extra costs like middleman markups. Winemakers can pass those savings on to you without skimping on quality. And now is the time to join the Naked Wines community. Also a great gift for a wino in your life. Head to nakedwines.com/toast, click enter voucher, and put in our code TOAST for both the code and password for $100 off your first order. That's 6 bottles for only $39.99, and that's with shipping included. That's $100 off your first 6 bottles at nakedwine.com/toast. That's for the code and the password TOAST for 6 bottles of wine for, again, $39.99. Today's episode is also brought to you by Robinhood. Nobody knows your money goals better than you. Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You're constantly on the lookout for opportunities, always finding ways to raise the bar. So do the same with your finances at Robinhood.com. Robinhood puts you in control of your money. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all in one platform. You can now build and execute your own trades from a desktop with Robinhood's Legends Advanced tool. Or take advantage of the new Robinhood strategies with a tailored portfolio managed by a team of experts. You expect more from yourself, expect more from your money, and get started right now at Robinhood.com. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal, options, futures, and crypto. Trading carries significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC and not SPIC or FDIC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor. Today's episode is also brought to you by Neuro. Do you ever feel like you're running on empty, staring at your screen, hitting an afternoon crash, and we're debating like a lot of toxic options, another cup of coffee, an energy drink that you're going to regret, a caffeinated soda, things that do not make you feel good and don't actually advance like your overall energy? Well, enter Neuro Gum and Mints. So Neuro's Energy and Focus Gum and Mints give you clean, focused energy without the crash, without the sugar, or the sketchy ingredients. So if you'd like to switch up to good energy and you're looking for an alternative that's, first of all, not a beverage, like mind-blowing, check out Neuro. Their energy and focus gum really can become a go-to if you want to feel sharp, if you need energy, but you're also looking for focus. Like, I think a lot of people think energy and they just think like sugar rush, but you want to feel good when you're feeling energized. You want to be able to focus, finish your tasks for the day. Well, Neuro Energy and Focus is powered by natural green tea caffeine, L-theanine for calm focus, vitamin B12 and B6 for better mood and metabolism. They have no sugar, no aspartame, no crash. Neuro can be shared or enjoyed on the go, anytime, anywhere for discreet and good energy. Just chew and go. It doesn't have the sugary gums or sketchy energy drinks like other options do. It's clean, it's effective, and it's actually good for you. They also offer caffeine-free options for all-day wellness support. So Neuro's Memory and Focus Gum are made with American ginseng to support mental clarity minus the jitters. The Sleep and Recharge Mints offer melatonin and chamomile to help you unwind and rest without pills or sugary gummies. And for a limited time, you can get 20% off your first order at neurogum.com. Use our promo code TOAST. That's NEUROGUM.com. Our code is TOAST for 20% off your first order. You can also find Neuro at CVS and Amazon. So the reunion is coming out Thursday, tomorrow. And they released kind of how Bravo does, like, the outfit pictures.
Yes.
And every girl in the picture looked like a fucking hostage. Like, they looked dead behind the eyes. They looked gray. I'm like, is this the worst lighting? They look like they beat them up and then made them take pictures. So Queen Jessi is giving a little bit of insight. She said she made a TikTok. They released our reunion looks, and obviously I was horrified by the photos. They make us take the photos at the end of the day when we're all so so done. And when you watch the reunion, you're going to know why I feel and look the way that I do. She said the reunion was explosive. And then when they make you get up after the reunion, the last thing she wanted to do was smile for the camera. Next year, we're going to make sure we take really good photos. And hopefully those are the ones that they use. I mean, I did see the photos and, I'm like a negative person. I was like, does everybody here look horrible?
But everyone's curl is like...
Yeah, the curls have fallen. The makeup, they're pale. Like the spray tan's faded. I was like wondering why it looked so turned because I saw the reunion trailer and Stassi was there and everyone looked very pretty.
Yeah.
And I wonder, you probably know this better than me, when they do the housewives pictures, I know they do the group photo at the end.
They do everybody before.
But it's a group photo at the end?
The group photo is always at the end.
Because sometimes some people are like
some
missing.
people, yeah, they don't leave.
But the individual like outfit shots
before.
As you should.
Well, they're smart. They've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what else they don't do at the reunion?
Play the sound?
No, they play the sound. But you used to, when I first started going with Kyle, I could be in the room. I could see the reunion.
Yeah, like you were like on stage.
Yes. There was a moment, I don't know if you remember this, Teresa, her hairstylist, was backstage and overheard something that Melissa had said on a hot mic and told Teresa. And then Teresa went to confront Melissa.
Off camera or on?
On camera. I don't know if you remember this.
It doesn't sound familiar, but.
But ever since that incident, there's no more... Like you can't hear anything. No, you can see it, but you can't hear it.
So when I was reading Andy's book, and it's like a million years ago, it's a diary and something he writes every day. And he was talking about how they're having a big issue with all the reunions with things getting leaked. And he was like, so we had the idea, because there are monitors in everyone's dressing room. So hair and makeup stays in the dressing room, but they can watch on the monitor. Yeah. He was like, we had this audio pulled, so it's on mute. So hair and makeup can see, because they need to see if somebody's like looking turned. But they turned off all the audio, and he was like, we stopped having leaks immediately.
No, it's crazy, but did you watch Orange County this season?
No, I didn't.
Bitch.
What happened?
Oh, you just have to watch Reunion.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
There is the biggest plot twist. I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
Oh, you're kidding.
There's the biggest plot twist. It's Orange County is an hour, like Normal Housewives.
Yeah.
And when you watch the finale, you're like, oh my God, why is this an hour and 10 minutes? That's a weird
extra
programming.
10 minutes.
Yeah, what's an extra 10 minutes for? There's a phone call between podcaster, like a blogger, and these cast members, and they basically expose one of the housewives as a leak.
Shit.
And what happens is this person starts coming with dates and storylines and things that like people met up on this date and blah. And it's so crazy. And this is the crazy part.
Yeah.
The housewife that they have, basically in question has no idea this conversation has happened.
Oh, so when she shows up to the reunion.
So she goes to the reunion. Oh. They go through like 10 hours of the reunion. At hour 11, they play back this tape. And 4 of the 7 housewives know that this has happened because they were there.
Yep.
And this one housewife has no clue.
Yikes.
It is
magic.
Wild.
So you've been to a reunion taping?
Yeah.
How long are they? Like 12
14 hours.
Oh my God. And you just sit in the dressing room?
I used to go. I don't go anymore. I went.
You're busy.
And by the way, it's really hard to watch your best friend go through something like that, especially back in the day.
When she was like the Kim stuff.
The Kim stuff, it was the Lisa Vanderpump of it all. It was like the Brandy Glanville. Oh
my God. I just saw a video of Brandy Glanville for the first time in a really long time. She got bangs.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
That was hard for me. And it's something I never want to do again because it's like, it's an emotional day.
No, and it's like a train wreck. Like you can't intervene. You can't help. You just have to watch.
You just have to watch.
Yikes.
And then she comes to the sideline and you could tell she's just beat up and defeated.
Yeah.
And it's hard. So the hair and makeup people, like, go for it.
Yeah.
They're getting a check.
Yeah, right. It's many hours.
As a friend, it's like, I just wanted to get like a getaway car.
I don't need to watch you suffer for free.
I don't need to watch you suffer for free. So now what I do is I meet up at the house after.
Get the tea.
I just let her unload.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they used to do this thing. It was like a tradition. No matter how hard it was.
They all went to dinner.
They all used to go to dinner together.
Not anymore.
And not anymore.
Yikes.
Because it's tough.
So I've been watching Bravo like my whole life. And when I was in high school, I grew up in the city. Real Housewives of New York was like in its heyday. It was like when this happened, it was like the Crispin Takeman years. And I went out to dinner. I remember Hunt and Fish Club, like in Times Square area. And all the ladies walked in and it was their like post-reunion dinner. And I think it was like Kristen Taekman, Bethany was there. I think it was the season that like Ramona threw a glass at Kristen Taekman when she was like swimming in the lake. And I can tell you I've never been more excited in my whole life. Like it was the best night of my life.
Oh no, it's crazy.
But I don't think they do it anymore. Most of the OG franchises, like a lot of the women, they just can't fucking stand each other. What do you make of Melissa and Teresa's reunion?
At this point, I don't care what was the catalyst. It was time.
Yeah.
It was time.
Do you think it's real though, or they just want to get back on camera because the show is like not picked up cameras?
I think it's real.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's real.
Oh, I'm like a negative person, so I think it's fake.
I think it's real. You know, I think that somebody had good intention. I think that they were probably waiting for Teresa to apologize for so many years, and she probably wouldn't.
Right.
And she finally was like, here's an olive branch.
Right.
And they were like, this is the closest we're going to get to an apology.
Let's just move on.
Let's just move on. It's taken too much time and it's taken too much energy.
But they all rely on that money a lot.
They all do rely on that money a lot. It's pretty scary.
I know.
Also, reality TV with your family is not the greatest idea.
100%.
You know?
It never goes well.
It never goes well. And honestly, like, it always comes out.
Right. Especially if you're going into it like fractured.
Yeah.
Which I feel like Kim and Kyle were when they first started. Like they were not in a good place.
Of course.
It's just.
It was wild. That's my first year in LA.
That's insane.
It was.
Were you at any of the filming for season 1?
Yeah. So
Where?
my whole existence there was a group of gay guys. So Lisa had a gay, Taylor had
Cedric?
a gay, Cedric.
Uh-huh.
Taylor had a gay, and Adrian Malouf had a gay. And they were basically all trying to figure out how to get a spinoff.
Each of the housewives.
The gays.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
The fucking gays were trying to like, one gay was like, we should all band together.
It's a good idea.
We should all figure this out.
Yeah.
And I immediately was turned off by it because I didn't want her to think.
You were like encroaching and being thirsty.
Exactly. So if you see me as season 1, I'm normally hiding in the background.
Right.
Just because I never wanted her to feel like I was there for something else.
Moocher.
Yeah. And then those gays all basically went away and I just kind of stuck around. But I was kind of scared, you know, to be on camera.
Of course.
First season.
Even just getting mic'd up, like, you forget that it's on.
No. And all you need is one hot mic.
All you need is one rogue comment.
All it
they hear
takes
everything.
is one fucking hot mic.
I mean, Lisa Barlow.
Lisa Barlow.
With her fucking whore family posing.
By the way, can you imagine?
No.
Like, but it's.
I know it's like a human thing. Like you get mad, you just rant to your husband or you rant to whoever, and you don't mean it, but like, oi.
Yeah. And let me tell you, working on that first season of Housewives, I went into that job not knowing what she was doing.
What was your job technically? Were you her assistant?
Yeah, I was like her right-hand man. She told me that she was doing a reality show when I first met her. She didn't tell me what reality show it was. So when I first met her, she was like, yeah, I'm just going to do this reality show. I just need you for like 3 or 4 months. Have I ever told you the story?
No.
I go to interview with her. She was like, oh yeah, I'm going to need you for like 3 or 4 months.
How did you like know she was looking for an assistant? Like,
so I worked weddings in Louisiana every weekend. And one of my bridesmaids was Allie Landry, who basically was like, you should move to LA. I have this girlfriend who's starting this reality show and I think you would really hit it off with her.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I mean, I was thinking about moving in May. She was like, well, what are you doing in January? I'm like, I'm graduating college. She was like, just move.
Oh my God.
So I was like, okay. So I moved to LA. And when I got to her house, I mean, I was a wreck.
Yeah.
I was like, so when are we gonna like meet your friend? She was like, oh, I haven't told her that you're here or that, you know, she doesn't know she needs someone, but I think you guys will hit it off.
Oh God.
So in my mind, I'm like, wait,
This fucking bitch.
I just blew my fucking life up for like, you know, for a maybe.
Yeah.
So I got a headhunter just in case because the meeting kept on getting pushed back and pushed back. I met with this woman. She is an A-list actress.
Are you not going to tell me who it is?
I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I went on an interview with her manager, and then the second interview was at this woman's house.
With her?
With her. I walk in this house. There's a vanity about the size of that wall, and it's like, you know, I'd never seen a mirror with those
lights,
balls. You know what I mean? It's old Hollywood. And this woman is sitting in her mirror, and it's all white in the bathroom. And she is putting lotion on her elbows. I'll never forget this. And her titties are out.
Like she's not wearing a shirt.
The housekeeper was like, oh, she'll see you now.
So you thought you interrupted?
No. The housekeeper escorted me up, and this woman is sitting there with her titties out. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm a gay man, bitch.
Right.
I work retail.
Right.
I've seen some titties.
You've seen it all.
I've seen some titties.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of no titties.
No, I don't think that you are.
We're having a full conversation.
Titties out.
Titties out, Lemaire, and she is not looking at me like this. She's looking at me in
Through
the
the
window.
mirror.
And she is lathering that shit on.
Oh my God.
So at the end of the interview, she goes, anything else? I said, yeah, you missed a spot.
Oh!
And I point at her back and I leave. And by the time I got in the car, she had hit me up. She wanted me to start.
So did you accept?
So I was like, I went home to Allie. I was living at Allie's house.
Right.
I was like, listen, bitch, this just happened to me.
Right.
I don't care if this woman is paying in rupees.
Right. I
I'm
need a
fucking
job.
taking this job.
Right.
Like, I want to be with this crazy woman for at least a year.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I swear to you, this meeting with Kyle's going to come up. So crazy Lemaire bitch, I put on the back burner. I kept on pushing her off, pushing her off. We kept on negotiating back and forth.
Good.
I meet with Kyle and she was like, yeah, it's going to be 3 months. And I'm like, I don't know. Crazy Lemaire lady's like, you know.
More stable.
So Allie was like, think about it this way. If you take the job with Kyle, you'll learn so much on the back end about production and you'll meet people in the industry. Like, you should really take that job. And I'm like, you know what? You haven't steered me wrong.
I'm going to trust you.
I'm going to take this fucking job. I show up at this bitch's house on day 1. They're like, can you sign this release form? And I'm like, yeah. Sign the release form. And when I read the top of the release form, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh, and you had heard of the franchise, like from New York. Yeah.
Yes.
OC.
I go to her house, I get in the house, and I'm like, listen, ma'am, like, you don't know me from Adam. We have met one time at a sushi restaurant, but this is not just some random reality show.
It's huge.
Your life is about to change.
Right.
And you got to play this smart.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, 3 months is not enough. You have to do confessions. Then you have to do reunions. Then we got to fuck with all these people on Twitter. Like, this is going to be crazy. Like, brand deals and da-da-da. And she was like, oh, wait, I just thought I was going to just film this fun reality show with my sisters and it'll be. So she ends up going, it's like day 3 of my job there. And in her mind, she's still having me for 3 months.
Right. I'm
packing her for New York. Camille's inviting everybody to La Cage on
Pernicious.
I said, you know, before you get on this plane, I'm going to tell you, Camille Grammer is going to come for you in New York. Be prepared. She was like, I don't know. I don't think you're right. I'm like, I swear to you, Camille is the queen bee of Malibu. You are the queen bee of Beverly Hills. It's going to be, she's going to come for you. They always do it. It's women textbook 101.
Yeah, right.
She was like, ha ha, blah, blah, blah. Just make sure it up. Goes to New York. I get a phone call 8 hours later. She's crying. She's like, I fucking cursed. I said, you're such a fucking liar, Camille. I don't know. I can't believe I cursed on camera. Like, oh my God.
So funny.
I was like, bitch, just so you know, that line
is iconic.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be
you're
fucking
such a
iconic.
Fucking liar, Camille.
She came home. She was like, don't go anywhere.
Wow.
You're going to be here for a year.
I never knew the Justin Sylvester origin story. The more you know.
Smoking a Capri with Allie Landry.
Not a Capri.
Smoking a Capri.
Not an electric cigarette?
At a wedding. No, just a little skinny one.
Obsessed.
I know. I love her.
I love you.
I love
and
you
I love
too.
chatting with you. Did I do all the stories? Did we do 5? Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Spotify, Prince Harry. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Slay. Things we did.
We had a good little time.
Tell everyone about where they can watch you on Sunday.
You guys, Peacock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. Heather Gay, myself, Boston Rob, Kate Chastain. It's going to be a good one. It's for the guys who love football and the girls who pretend they do. Yeah. So come right on in.
Even the girls who pretend they don't. Like, it's a perfect thing for husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends to watch together.
By the way, you ain't got to know shit. I don't know shit.
Totally. Well, Justin, I love you.
I love
guys,
you too.
Thank you so much for listening to The Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. Find us. The Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Love ya.